In order to build a carbon overwrapped rotor, you've got to wind it at extremely high tension. It's a very difficult thing to do. In fact, we had to design a brand new machine just to make the rotor. These are the new carbon sleeve rotors for the motor, the first production electric motor to feature a carbon overwrapped rotor. But this isn't just a motor. It's a missile aimed at the heart of the auto industry. Elon Musk just revealed a machine so advanced that experts say it looks like it came from the future. No gears, no lag, no limits. It spins faster than a jet turbine and runs cold. The result? A motor that may have just ended the EV war before most of the competition even realized it had begun. If you're still watching, you already know what the rest of the world's about to learn. For years, Tesla has led the EV pack. Not just because it was first, but because it moved faster, thought differently, and never stopped innovating. So what do you think? Do you like the car? Good. But what just happened wasn't just a step forward. It was a full-blown ambush, and no one saw it coming. While legacy automakers were still adjusting their mirrors, Tesla dropped a new engine so advanced that it makes everything else look ancient. At the center of it all is the carbon-wrapped rotor, a phrase that may sound harmless or even boring, but hidden in that detail is a complete revolution. Here's why it matters. Traditional electric motors are limited by physics, by heat and friction. The faster they spin, the hotter they get. Metal rotors expand, bend, and eventually fail. That's why most high-performance EVs max out at around 16,000 RPM before reliability collapses. Tesla just shattered that ceiling. This motor runs on a single-speed gearbox from 0 to 200 miles per hour. The RPM is so intense that the centrifugal force tries to tear the rotor apart, but it doesn't. At 20,000 RPM, it stays stable, cool, and reliable. This isn't an upgrade. It's science fiction made real. And if you're wondering how far ahead they really are, just wait. Because what powers this motor, what fuels it, and what controls it, that's where the story gets even darker for the rest of the industry. Most motors fight physics. Tesla's newest motor harnesses it. Let's break it down. The reason most EVs burn out under pressure is heat. Push a traditional motor hard enough and it becomes a furnace. Friction, expansion, energy loss, all that heat eats into range, power, and lifespan. Tesla's carbon-wrapped rotor eliminates the weakest link. Carbon fiber doesn't just resist heat, it defies it. It's lighter than metal, stronger under stress, and doesn't expand when things get hot. That means the motor can spin at speeds that used to shred components into dust. 20,000 revolutions per minute. That's faster than a Formula One engine. But this motor isn't destined for a racetrack. It's going under the hood of your next family car. The engineering result? Less energy lost. More energy converted directly into motion. A whole system that runs cooler, smoother, and longer. And here's where it gets brutal for the competition. This isn't just about speed, it's about efficiency. Yes, it accelerates faster, but without draining the battery like older high-performance EVs. In fact, this motor is more efficient than anything Tesla or anyone else has ever built. That means longer range without bigger batteries, less strain on the system, fewer charging stops, lower wear, longer life. And all of that tech feeds into something bigger: cost. Fewer rare earth metals, simpler parts, streamlined manufacturing. That means Tesla can scale faster than anyone. They're not just winning the tech race, they're winning the supply chain war too. Every other automaker is locked into outdated models, dependent on third-party suppliers, legacy manufacturing, and regulatory delays. Tesla doesn't ask for permission, it just moves. Their motor isn't a one-off, it's built for vertical integration, a direct plug-in to Tesla's future. Tesla's in-house battery technology, software, and even factory layout aren't just smart, they're brutal. While other companies chase headlines, Tesla builds infrastructure. While competitors test one-off concepts, Tesla pushes updates over the air to 1 million cars overnight. This motor is just one part of a machine far bigger than most people realize. And if you understand that, if you're still watching this, you're not just ahead, you're one of the few who see how deep this goes. And the deeper we go, the clearer it becomes. This isn't just about cars anymore. It's about power, in every sense of the word. This motor didn't just break engineering records. It broke the competition. While Tesla is spinning into the future, the rest of the auto industry is stalling badly. Let's start with the giants. Ford and GM have pumped billions into EVs, but under the hood, they're still bolting batteries onto chassis designed for gasoline. Heavy, inefficient, and outdated by design. Toyota, once the hybrid king, hesitated too long. Now it's scrambling, years behind on pure EV development. Volkswagen promised a fully electric future, then ran headfirst into software delays, cost overruns, and factory issues. And now, just as they thought they were catching up, Tesla changed the rules again. This isn't incremental progress. It's a hard reset. One motor that makes everyone else look like they're solving yesterday's problems. And it's not just the big names feeling the pressure. Startups like Lucid and Rivian were supposed to be the fresh disruptors. Lucid's cars are sleek, fast, and luxurious, but niche, expensive, and limited in scale. Rivian's trucks are rugged and promising, but delays, cost overruns, and logistical nightmares have burned through billions. These companies have vision. What they don't have is Tesla's infrastructure, its cash flow, or its momentum. Then there's China's BYD, the only company selling more EVs than Tesla on paper. But look closer. Most of BYD's volume comes from compact, low-cost models inside China, not premium, high-performance, vertically integrated systems. Not cutting-edge batteries, not software learning at scale, because that's Tesla's ace in the hole. It's not just building cars, it's building an ecosystem. Every part of a Tesla works with the next. The battery feeds the motor syncs with the software learns from the road and improves the whole system over time. And it's that system that no one else has. Tesla doesn't just own the motor, it owns the factories that make it, the AI that powers it, the data that improves it, and the batteries that sustain it. Other automakers are still negotiating supply contracts. Tesla is training robots. Oh, Volkswagen promised a fully electric future, then ran headfirst into software delays, cost overruns, and factory issues. And now, just as they thought they were catching up, Tesla changed the rules again. This isn't incremental progress. It's a hard reset. One motor that makes everyone else look like they're solving yesterday's problems.